Section 3.2, example 7, finding domain and range from a graph of oil production. Find the domain and range of the function f, whose graph is shown below. So from here, domain is still going to be our input. Domain is still going to be our x-axis here. And range is going to be our y-axis over here. Just the way that it's set up as input versus output. So we're just going to take it as that. So with domain, so all the values of our input, and let's see where the values start. So it doesn't give us an exact value here. I would like to say that it's 1970 because we are going by fives. But if you look at the spacing between each of these values here of 5, it's much larger than what we have here. I even say about half. So I'm going to go with 1973, 1972. I'd say about 1973. So starting off at 1973, I'm going to use parentheses because we don't really have much to go with. We don't know if it starts at exactly 1973, before 1973. So just parentheses. And those go up, keep going and going and going. It looks like it goes continuously up to 2005. I'm going to say about 2010, maybe a little bit less. We'll say 2009. Again, using parentheses because we don't know exactly if it goes all the way to 2009 or not, but that's just our rough estimate. And if they did want exact values, they would have given us a graph that was just a tiny bit better, because I wouldn't even say that we have much data for 2009. But that's our domain. And now going for our range. So ranges are values of y, are our values of our output. And the lowest, so I noticed this value here at maybe 210-ish. I also notice a little bit lower, we have this value. I'm going to say it's about 180. So starting off with the lowest value at 180. I'm going to use brackets because we're a little bit more precise with that one because we have a little better range on that one. And noticing the highest value that we possibly have is going to come from this value here. It looks like that's the tallest. If we zoom in, it's just at that line. So continuing that line over here, I'm going to go with 2000. So our smallest value being 180, largest value being 2000. We put brackets around those two because the brackets represent us having values at those points, and we do have values at those points. So there we go. That's the domain and range, a rough estimate of our domain and range for this graph here. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, bye.